Hello everybody and welcome to Call of Cthulhu. Remember this game? This is the game I was talking about that I really wanted to play, and now we're playing it. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize now if the recording or like the video sounds different, looks different, or anything like that. I'm not using OBS currently. I'm currently using XSplit Gamecaster, which is another recording device but software I had on hand. Because I tried recording this using OBS, and the 3 parts I did record, the frame rate was awful. There were so many frame rate drops that every cutscene was just, there were like 10-second intervals between each little picture. It wasn't a video, it was just pictures. Like stop motion. Anyways, here we are going into Call of Cthulhu. I'll tell you guys where I stopped, like how far I got up to before I stopped and decided to reset all this. That's not where I stopped, that's just me testing frame rates and audio. The audio will sound different because XSplit, so far as I can tell, does not have as much editing ability or customizations with the audio as OBS does. So I had to really lower the game's audio for me to sound good. Otherwise, the game was just overpowering me. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Also, apologies if you guys can hear the buttons, me clicking around on my controller. If I am mad, it is a mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. But also, you guys are probably going to have to boost your audio a lot, because I can't really boost my mic. Yeah, this is disgusting. For those who don't know who Cthulhu is, Cthulhu, I believe, is an old god. He's a cosmic entity. H.P. Lovecraft created him and every other old god in literature. Well, not every old god, because I'm pretty sure he had like a partner or something that was... Also, I am currently running this on the lowest possible settings, except my resolution, because I did not want to run that really low. Before I keep going, hold on. Here's my settings if you want to yell at me for stuff. This is how I was trying to get this game to run using OBS. And it still ran like ass, okay? So, that's what you gotta deal with. I really wanted to play this game, and I really want to record it, so gotta go with words. So, and I kind of know how to rush through this little place, like, instantly, so I'm going to take it slow, actually. I know where most of the, like, useful stuff is, but just for the sake of, recording, I will be... Why is it I don't remember that. I don't remember it shaking. I've never had that happen before. And I've ran through this place about a dozen times. Bolt cutters. You cannot pick up objects unless you have light, or if there's enough light to actually pick them up.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
I think that's Cthulhu, by the way. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure.
What a putrid offering.
Yeah, this does not look good. Is that a whale? I think that's an orca. I don't think it's a shark. Mainly for the white spot right there. That's disgusting. Oddly enough, though, I lowered like all the settings.
Fight. You have been chosen.
I don't know if anything chased me here, but I don't know. The visuals, like, still look good, even with low settings, because low settings, I didn't really notice a change, but of course I just had them on normal.
Everything
This is weird.
been written.
A circle of Voldemorts. Sorry, he who cannot be named. Oh, there's some
Perhaps you will attempt to change
I
your
don't like
destiny.
that. Nice. Shot and it paused the video. Maybe that's just happening to me. Hopefully you guys are getting like a smooth ride. One can only hope. I think that was Cthulhu. I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, Cthulhu.
I hate whiskey.
I hate whiskey. Cthulhu is, if you look at him, you will go insane.
I have business here to attend to. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
All this is essentially empty.
I used to be an avid reader. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I wonder why I still take these things.
Sleeping pills. Yeah, so Edward Pierce is an ex-soldier. This is, by the way, this is in 1924, if you guys didn't see the date at the beginning. I like how he says, I hate whiskey, but there's so much whiskey around. Okay, let's just go ahead and... Hello?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce?
Yes.
Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
Yes.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Yet again. Sounds like it's happened more than once. Anyways, every time I've done this, I've put some into eloquence, which is essentially my ability to speak, which I do not have, and then psychology. Just because I had 8 points and those were the only two that really evened that out. Well, I guess I could have gone with one of those 6s and then the 2, but meh. I kind of want to even it out.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's
No.
wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Correct.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're
No.
worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Shut it. This will be my test episode,
I'm
by the
coming.
way. And I will watch this and edit what I can, but I just want to get the ball rolling. Right here is where the frames dropped spectacularly.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem,
Well, good for you.
and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
I created the stereotype, okay?
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
I like how he
Nobody
knows.
believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know
Aw.
of her.
You, like,
She was
teleported. What the hell?
Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
I don't know if
police
Sarah
accuse her
Hawkins
of
is an
killing
actual
her
person
family.
or not.
They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman.
I'm gonna do a
who's
little
already
research. You
dead.
guys can listen to this.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic. a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk.
Okay, I'm back.
It
I don't know
contains
if you guys can
everything
see
I
that
have on
image
the affair.
when I click the mute button. Anyway, okay. So here's
A
the
warehouse
files.
on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Yes. A shipping label, some of it's unreadable, but I can make out part of the address, Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report, it says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Why would you persist on someone's mental frailty when they were burned with their family? A press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Okay. I didn't read that in my first video, so here we are. Hello. This is actually a really cool painting.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr.
Well,
Pierce,
aren't you articulate?
what do you make of these elements?
Well,
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
yeah, where's that?
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Sorry about that.
Dark.
Where'd you live?
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston.
Hold on, he said never heard of
Sarah
that. I'm gonna
lived there
call
with
him
her
out
son
on that in
and
a
her
second.
husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No.
Like I was like, hold on.
Sarah
Stop,
had
hold on. Let me back up a bit.
visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things?
Huh.
What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that.
Continue.
My daughter
I just
was
had a
an
vision too,
enigmatic figure,
and I was
Mr.
about to
Pierce.
get killed, so...
You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Wait, who are you again? Her dad?
Her husband
The
was a big
hell
deal.
is wrong with you?
But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay. So I've asked all I
think
can.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything
This game is
for my
kind of
daughter
slow
to
at the beginning, by
recover
the way,
her honor.
so
Quiet down.
be warned.
I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse.
Again, you
Find out the truth
just
regarding
had
Sarah
a
Hawkins'
vision
death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
where you
All right.
essentially
I'll take the case.
saw the
I'll go to
same thing in the
Darkwater
painting.
and look into the death of your daughter.
You
Thank
have
you, Mr.
no
Pierce.
room to talk
I didn't expect
in
any less
regards
coming from
to
a man in your
seeing
situation.
things.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Queer.
Darkwater.
For those who are
I think
upset
I've got a
about that
book on the
word,
North Atlantic.
get over it.
I'll no doubt find some
this is
information on this
1924.
island in there.
Back then, the word just meant weird, so... It's also in Alice in Wonderland. The learning of medicine. Oh, by the way, medicine and occult. Yeah, these two attributes I cannot apply my character points to. They can only be upgraded through, like, for medicine, finding those books, and occultism is dealing with the occult. None of it's here. I know this will change my story, but have a drink. This will affect your destiny. Okay? I don't care. I want wanted to drink. Wait, what was that? U.S. is voted dry. When was Prohibition passed? It was not 1920s. It was like before that.
I should get rid of all this stuff. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Yeah. Anyways, here's the book on
Darkwater
Darkwater.
is off the coast of Boston, but I've never heard of it.
You
According
have a
to this
fucking
book,
book on it.
it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century, but it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Yeah. These are not really important, they're just case solved.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Aw. Anyways. Is that it? I think that's it in here. By the way, these episodes will be 45 minutes long instead of my 30-minute episodes, which I normally go by. That's just to get everything involved. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be starting point for Pierce's investigation. I am not eloquent in my speaking ways. I suck at it. I do know this little area and what to do and how to do it quickly, but I will not be speaking through it. I will just be talking to regular people. I did figure something out though, in which case I do not have to owe somebody a favor, which I will be going that way instead of owing the person a favor because I hate the person. And I'll tell you guys how to do that. Also, I've never seen gameplay. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I've never seen gameplay of this. I've only made it up to chapter 3. And then I was like, oh wow, the frame rate's ass. Let me restart this and actually have decent footage. So, hopefully the audio's good. That's what I'm most worried about. So far I can oh wow, the FPS is sucking ass. Okay, Enter Madness. Ooh. I'm looking at the FPS and I saw 8. Mainly happens with the cutscenes. Ooh. This is running a bit. Ooh. Ooh. Focus Home Interactive presents a fucking pain in the ass game that fucks up my frames. Oh my god, 17. Ooh. The game still looks good. If you guys want to go out and buy this, because the game looks good. The game by Cyanide Studio. Also, I am a detective that both smokes and drinks. And I'm pretty sure I got a divorce. I'm not joking, I can't remember where it is, but I'm pretty sure he's divorced. I have matched up every stereotype in the book. Well, I guess divorce isn't like technically a stereotype, it's more losing your wife. But I think stereotype works. Call of Cthulhu R. The Scylla. For those who don't know what that is a monster in Greek mythology. Shown primarily in the Odyssey, I believe? I think it's the Odyssey. Okay, so frames are still... they're chugging along, oh my god. The fuck?
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Okay, so why'd you move the box?
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr.
Also,
Pierce.
this guy looks so
Why,
much
thank
older
you,
than he
Captain
actually is.
Fitzroy. So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean
The Wind of
anything to you?
Cthulhu.
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
We're in the 20s for frame rate.
And his wife,
Ooh, we hit 19.
Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman.
I think my game's having
and
a stroke.
Great pain to what a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
The Harbor
If it's the
Master's
Hawkins
office.
family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood.
Yeah, alright.
I'm
I
going
already
for
know
a
what's
look
in the
around the
documents,
docks.
The frames really drop mainly during cutscenes. Otherwise, they're relatively good.
Hey,
Hello.
Philip, the same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Seller skipped.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I'm a detective.
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important.
Pierce.
I can't answer that.
Where have I heard Pierce
You can't?
before?
Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Is there another
It's a sign.
Pierce
There's something
detective in
coming.
games?
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
I feel
That's
like
no way
if
to
Cthulhu
treat
did
no
kill
one.
this, I feel like he
Oh,
would have
yeah.
like
He's gonna get us in
swallowed it whole. Because for those who don't know, like
can't
Cthulhu is like
understand. You're not
100 meters tall, I believe.
It's a sign. There's
Or it's
something
supposed to be.
coming. Something real bad. Don't put that.
I was kind of hoping this game would be played by H.P. Lovecraft, not some made-up detective. Who knows? Edward Pierce might be a real person. I just don't know. Probably not. More than likely not. That means nothing. That means nothing. We're just gonna click on this.
Prohibition is just a joke around here.
No
That
shit.
suits me
Everybody's
fine.
drunk. Hello. I've come to chew bubblegum and kick your scrawny ass. And drunk ass. Wow, your face is red as hell. Oh wow, the frames are actually doing well. They're up in the 40s. I spoke too soon. They went to the 30s.
Hey, be careful.
I love how he deals with that guy. I've seen this so many times, and I love it. Yeah, her. I don't like her. You will understand why in a couple
Let's
minutes.
get him another drink. He's dry.
But,
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Really? It wasn't me who was looking for it. I'm sorry. You're overdoing it. This guy didn't show respect. I'm sorry.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information.
Wow, okay.
Not for a fight.
I
I
tried
prefer
the
it that
two
way.
options on the left, and
Speak
it
then.
kinda...
I reserve the right to answer or not.
I want to drink.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Do I want to drink? Nah, sorry. I'm kind of nervous about that. Like, that's the first time, by the way, I've chosen ask for a drink, and he's actually offered me one. Every other time I've done this I've only done this spot twice. But I've chosen those two options on the left where, like, he's essentially, I don't serve troublemakers in here. I never went with the I'm sorry route, okay?
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our whalers
Darkwater.
left for long months and came back, sweating and
I
stinking
feel
of
like
the
their
oil
accents
and
are... Also,
flesh of the
you may
whales they've been
notice,
hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
their mouth
Ah,
movement
but
is kind of
steeped in
weird.
glory. We've never known
So-
such wealth since then.
You'll pick it up in cutscenes mainly, but that might just
What
be the
can you
frames.
tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Okay then. Well, also I can pick all of these
You
options.
don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay.
Correct.
I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to
I'll
see
let
her
him speak.
doctor
I'll stop
very
talking.
often.
She was sick.
I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
Have you ever
So they made you
seen
feel
an Edgar Allan
uncomfortable.
Poe
You
or
need to
read
see
an
them for
Edgar Allan Poe
yourself.
story?
Make up your own mind.
Believe me, it'll be hell.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Yes, actually. Return. I hate there's not like a click B to get the fuck out of you. So I found out no.
I didn't expect to
prohibition.
find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me
when
to betray
the
them
fuck
to
was
the first
prohibition?
comer.
I'll tell nobody.
Like a thing.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
I'm looking for warehouse.
Do you know where
6.
this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
Fuck.
First
Prohibition
off,
was
there are
1920 to
rumors.
1933.
Sailors from around here say you can hear
My
noises
history's
coming
all
from
screwed
the
up.
warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
You know what? Let me get that drink. I'm gonna
Captain
need that
Fitzroy
drink.
told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Oh yes, I just asked for one.
I wouldn't
Please
say
don't.
no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
Okay. Also delete. I like how every time I drink, it affects my destiny. Okay, so
That'll
I'm
be all
gonna
for
stop
me.
drinking now. Because I think that's gonna get me killed later. But, yeah, Prohibition
Charles
was
Hawkins
the
was a
18th
heavy drinker and a
amendment,
debtor. Interesting.
and it was repealed with the 21st.
The miraculous catch. Apparently,
The Scylla returned
the most
support to save
significant event
Darkwater
of
from
the last
famine.
80
We
years.
had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater Port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to help, or to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of a formidable toothed whale, the Cetacean, that is already being called the miraculous catch, covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the sides of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of the perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful, nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting up his warehouse for rent. From June, for fishing, workshops, or storage activities, you can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Well. To celebrate the return of our brave sailors, all the staff of the Stranded Well invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with your friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil. so don't hesitate. Okay. So that's what this town thrives off of. Whales, and this guy looks like a nerd.
Nightmares.
I don't know what the
Can
mark on
hear
his hand is.
things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Shut the fuck up. Also, member of asylum staff. What the fuck? Hello. Hello, boys. Sadly, I can't talk to them. Okay. We're at the
You
30
like
mark.
our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What
Begin
brought
to
whaling
well.
to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
So that was the last catch.
I've never
When
heard
was
this song
that?
before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of
Yes,
hunger in
really, he might fear
1847.
making noise.
It's true.
1847.
Everything happened
You
just
got-
as
this
it
is
says in the
1924.
newspaper report.
I call
Our
bullshit.
grandparents tasted its flesh.
Oh, well, good
And
for
it
you.
was delicious.
How would you know?
I
Shut
bid you
up.
farewell, gentlemen.
Return to your balls.
Good night,
and take a nap.
stranger.
So long.
God, I'm right. Okay. Yeah, this one. This is the chick that will, depending on how you go about
What you
looking around,
looking at, stranger?
you might owe her a favor. Nothing-
I'm just
nothing else.
passing by. Sorry.
I
Let
don't know
me
who the guy
drink,
standing in the corner is.
stranger.
Okay, so you can't talk to her anymore. This is a back area. I'm not going to try and open it because there's no point because it's locked. Anyhow. Continuing onward. Let me just, good day. Okay, can I go that way again? Okay, no, I cannot go that way yet. So I'm going to go up here, talk to Fitzroy. Gonna have a little chat. I'm going to pick up all the stuff.
Broken.
Bell
This
is
place
broken.
seems half abandoned.
This is an empty bathroom that has literally nothing in it but a toilet. And a rat. And a candle. Why is the candle still burning?
Fishing equipment.
Fishing.
Could do with some rust remover.
Something
A souvenir from a more prosperous era.
Just the
The
Scylla.
Scylla.
Yep.
It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Also, I love how, like, he just
I wonder what
scavenges
Captain
around.
Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
This is a threat note from Cat to the captain. The poor captain. By the way, Cat is the bitch in the bar. That's my best way of describing her. The learning of medicine. Yay. Okay. That's it down here. Okay, so up here. Nope. Okay, we gonna. Yep. All right. Yeah, that
This man and Fitzroy could be
picture.
twins.
Looks like Captain Fitzroy, the guy downstairs. Also, hold on before I go in here. It does not have a picture of Fitzroy. Okay, so Fitzroy, I believe, is about in his 40s.
What a macabre
He looks so much older. I think he's 47, maybe. I don't know. Let me talk to him and then we'll.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifest.
He looks
on the table
decrepit.
next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed.
Yeah,
When you're
no
done,
shit. Everything's
come join me
blacked
on the
out.
deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Okay. Let me just get out here. Can I close the door? Yeah, let's just close the door. Didn't think that would work. Okay, yeah, okay, open up. Okay. What the fuck? Why was that a thing? Okay, whatever. I've had my fuck around fun.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale.
This place looks like
Even
shit.
the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Yeah, hold on. Before we continue, pop? Fucker.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse
Okay,
is
I know where
opposite
36
the
is.
jetty.
But I
You
love
can't miss
how,
it.
like, the camera just goes
Understood.
over in a general
You know
direction
who
where
the
there
building
are
belongs to,
about
don't you?
13 buildings. So
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Precisely.
Well, I'm here.
Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners,
It's very slow
and
moving
the
game.
island's fishing
I'll
industry
admit it.
was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I
For
found
sure
a
I
threatening
can
letter
ask all those
signed by
questions.
a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance.
I like how
I thought
can
it was
see
you,
it.
but with a
Where
wooden
is
leg.
it?
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father.
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Not really.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Like, I
Have
keep
you
going
heard
through
about
this.
the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Like, I keep going through this, and I can't tell if he's going to be, like, a helpful character or a
The police took
character
the
that's going to
decision
try
to
and
put the
mess
killer
with me.
whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I've read it. I'm not impressed. I'm not gonna lie.
I shall
Until
be on my way.
Cthulhu gets in here and
So
like
come
anything's
back and see
talking
me
about
when
the
you've
occult,
got something new.
I'm like paying half attention. I'm not gonna lie, but that just might be the fact that I've gone through this a couple times. I could not go this way before, by the way. These guys would have stopped me. Damn it. Anyways, I cannot go there and talk to him, but I don't want to because he's pointless to talk to. This place is pointless. This is pointless, and here is amazing. Okay, so for
a handle. It must come from these
I'll
old
actually
winches.
get to it in a second. After I've done everything.
An old cogwheel.
So you can't collect certain
Rusty,
items unless
but
you
in
have a
working
light.
order.
Where's the last? Okay, here. Yes.
This
okay.
ratchet device seems to be usable.
I've done this a couple times. We're at the 40-minute mark. Yay.
I could
Okay.
use this old winch to lift the grating.
Yes. Not the handle, not the cogwheel, ratchet. Turn.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Why was it like? Why were all those parts specifically? Hold on. No, hold on. That shit didn't open last time. This is new. I'm not used to this. And I don't know if I want to go in there yet. Or if that's gonna fucking hell. Son of a bitch. Ah, fucker. Hold on. Can I... Damn it, I can't save the game into another slot. Shit. Because there's shit outside around the, like, harbor that I need to look at. And I don't know if I can get back from this. Ah, son of a bitch. Hopefully that doesn't close. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, alright, I'm good with this. Okay. What the fuck? Alright. Okay, so what's supposed to... or what happened to me last time I did that? The winch broke. Like, the crate did not open.
Something real bad. Don't put that beast.
Fucking hell, I'm surprised. Because I've done that twice now. And that fucking thing never opened once. I'll try and investigate everything worth a damn for, like, investigating, but... So, when the crate breaks, that's also
Damnation.
different.
Broken.
I can normally open that.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Okay, so this is definitely a choose-your-own-adventure game, because I'm realizing the only thing different, really, was I didn't piss off the bartender. That's it. So I guess
St. Brendan.
me taking
Kitchen
that
saint,
drink
Sailors and travelers.
really helped.
Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Fuck, that's weird. Anyways, last time I did it, the winch broke. I went down the ladder, tried leaving the building. I got intercepted by Kat, aka the bitch in the bar, and she kicked the shit out of me. Okay, that's just the simplest way. I didn't even put up a fight. I just got my ass handed to me. Hello.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
These guys
We
are
saw
drunk
what
as
you
skunks.
did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
How
just
can
surrounded
I
you
be the
idiots.
one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
But there are two ways to get into the
That's
warehouse
true.
36, or
We're as drunk
whatever
as
the fuck the
lords.
number is.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right.
We're no match.
I like these guys. These guys are like
For
Tweedledee
the
and Tweedledum.
moment.
So,
We're annoyed. It's understandable.
Tweedledum and Tweedledumbass.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Two guys behind
Just go
you.
ahead and start asking
What are they
questions.
guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Who is Cat?
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, I got you. Shh, I got you. About St. Brendan, this is where you live. They do not have work, they're just drunk as all hell. This actually is where they live. The ship they're standing in front of.
That
About St.
statue
Brendan.
represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us.
Okay.
Till those assholes defaced him.
How long has it
I've
been
taken
defaced?
enough of your time.
We'll
Okay,
see
so-
you later.
We've hit my time limit that I was gonna go with, but I want to do more. Damn it! Fuck it. Okay. Shit, this is a bad place to end though. Fuck. Oh, what the hell? Okay. I hope you all enjoyed the episode, and if you did, hit the like button. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button, or if you are on Twitch, click the follow. Fucking hell, I wanted to continue. Damn it. Alright. Anyways, if you think a friend or someone you know is going to enjoy this, my videos, share it with them. Spread the word. You know, do all that kind of stuff. Fuck, this is a bad place to end. Anyways. Okay, whatever. I hope the audio and video are good. All that was in there was some liquor and a note saying that Kat had her supply being stolen from. I'm from the future, I know shit. Anyways. You guys can probably tell, like, I'm really fighting myself whether to continue or not. And this is where we shall end the video. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Peace.